What up, though, Black Friday family? If you didn't know, the 2024 election is one of the most important in our country's history for a lot of different reasons. And so today we are here in the community in the aviation sub division. We pulled up on teachers supporting teachers everywhere in the aviation sub collective to see what they got going on as far as helping people get out and go vote. As you can see, it's a bus behind me. They're actually taking people to the polls to vote early here in Detroit. So let's see what they got going on.
My name is Jackie Dunlap. As a matter of fact, I'm the president of the Southwest Oakman Boulevard Block Club. So today we're out here to get people to engage in early voting. We all should know how important voting is and the sacrifices that our ancestors made so that we could have this opportunity. You can expect some good food. We have lunches while they last. We have snacks. You will get information about how to fill out your ballot, information about all the proposals if you don't already know about those proposals, in addition to opportunities to win some great gift cards and gifts. We're using this luxury coach right here to take people to the polls. You can ride in comfort with fun and music while you make your way to Adams Butso Recreation Center to get your early vote on and avoid the lines on Tuesday. This is one of the most consequential elections in our lifetime. Think about your children and your children's children, and know that it's not just about us. We can't be selfish. We need to think about those who are coming behind us, because again, we're supposed to be trying to make their lives better than our lives. Teachers supporting teachers everywhere. We're the main facilitators. Then, of course, the Aviation Sub Collective Project, as well as Aviation Subdivision Solutions. That's a new nonprofit that has started in our community who's working to improve our community and the lives of others. Thank you, Activate Detroit, specifically Mr. Gales, for making this happen.
My name is Dorothea Williams Arnold. I am the president of Esper Street Block Club and the self-appointed chair of the Neighborhood's Blight Reduction Committee. I'm a teacher. I've been teaching for 20 years. My first gig was at Henry Ford High School. I am currently teaching 10th grade honors at Cass Technical High. I remember my first voting experience. What motivated me was when Carter was elected. I remember it was a huge deal, and my mother talked about it a lot, and they really came down so hard on President Carter, and it made an impression on me. It just really made an impression on me. And so my mother she always voted. She always took us to the polls. If she didn't take us to the polls, she really emphasized the significance and the importance of voting. So my first voting experience was when I was 18 years old. As soon as I was old enough to vote, I got out there, went to my polling station over in Southwest Detroit. And since I was 18 years old, I've been voting ever since. I have not missed an election. This election is probably one of the most significant elections in our modern history, and that is because women's rights are under attack, and women's reproductive rights, LGBTQ plus rights, but honestly, human rights are under attack right now, and I believe this election will probably turn the page from a very negative political environment, and negative is probably pretty broad, but from a very contentious, polarizing political environment to hopefully something way more promising and inclusive for the American people. I use Ballotpedia, ballotpedia.org. I go there, I find out about candidates that I'm not sure about. They have all kinds of information. I also don't only rely on social media for my news. I listen to SiriusXM Urban View, I'm plugging. But at the end of the day, what I would challenge people to do was to get their news from a wide range of sources.
My name is Dwayne Arnold. I'm a retired federal worker. A lot of folks think it doesn't matter, but it really does. You got to say in your future, it wasn't always that way, where you didn't have a say. But now you do have a say. So I think it's just important for you vote. it's much better now than it was in the past. I mean, now this generation has Google that they could Google, but then that's a two-way sword because you got so much misinformation out there. So you gotta talk to people and trust your older folks too, because I find that my own kid sometimes don't trust what I say about what happened in the past. So do your research, talk to your family members who are a little older, and trust what they say.
So my name is Jasmine Graham. I am an artist, a content creator, and a broadcast journalist by trade. My first voting experience was in 2nd or 3rd grade. I can't remember the year, but I know that it was in elementary school, and I know that it was between Al Gore and George Bush. And my class did a class vote, and we voted for Al Gore, and he lost. But I remember that being like a big deal, and we were all, I feel like it was the 4th grade. I don't know. But we were all excited about putting our votes out there. And then on my 18th birthday, my 18th year, I was able to vote for Obama, and that was amazing. And I just felt so blessed that my first opportunity to vote for a president officially was for a Black president. It is important for people to vote in this country because other countries do not have the same liberties that we have. So it would be remiss on our part if we did not exercise our right to have a voice in what happens in our government and in our country. I do my research in a couple of different ways. I do it through video, I do it through reading, I do it through fellowship, talking to other people, and I combined all of those things along with what I feel from the Lord as I pray about what I should do. So between those four, I draw my conclusion that way.